Hi there and welcome to Learn Slovak with RSI with Radio Slovakia International. This is a series of 10 videos in which we're hoping to give you some tips and tricks of how to get by in Slovakia more easily by teaching you some of the basics of Slovak. That will make your life easier when traveling to Slovakia.
Traveling is great fun. We all like traveling. However, it's easy to get lost, so we're going to do our best to give you tips in this particular lesson on how to survive when getting around Slovakia.
Right, so let's do a little traveling in Slovak.
Okay.
Traveling in Slovak is cestovanie.
Cestovanie.
Cestovanie. And to travel is cestovať.
Cestovať.
And one more word with cesta in it is cesta, means a journey, but also a road.
Cesta.
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 A person who travels around a country is either cestovateľ.
Cestovateľ.
Teľ.
Teľ. Cestovateľ.
Or cestovateľka.
Cestovateľka.
Female. Or tourists, of course. Turista.
Turista.
Or turistka.
Turistka.
Turista, turistka. Do you like to travel? Rád cestuješ?
Yeah, sometimes.
Do you want to repeat it after
Oh,
me?
right.
Rád
cestuješ.
Rád cestuješ or rada cestuješ, the female version of that. So you say áno.
Áno. Rada cestuješ? Áno.
Or rád cestuješ. When you ask
Oh,
yourself.
right, that's a male, of course. So rada is female, rad is male. Rad cestuješ? Áno.
Well done. And now here are the various means of traveling that you can do all around the world, and of course also in Slovakia. So the most luxurious way of traveling is of course an airplane, so that is lietadlo.
Lietadlo.
Lietadlo. A bus is autobus.
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 That's an easy one because you can also say bus. That's fine. Everyone will understand. A car is auto.
Auto.
Auto. A train is vlak.
Vlak.
Here comes the tricky one. A tram is električka.
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 Is that an easy one?
It's okay.
it's
I've said
alright.
it so many times, it's not so bad.
A trolleybus. We have trolleybuses also in Slovakia in many towns. A trolleybus is trolejbus.
Trolejbus.
So it's the trolley and the bus. Trolejbus. A motorbike is motorka.
Motorka.
A bicycle, becoming quite frequent actually in the bigger towns, is, do you know what it is?
Bicykel.
Bicykel. A taxi that you might want to use when you're traveling around is taxík.
Taxík.
Or taxi, which we add a different pronunciation to, so it's taxi.
Taxi.
Taxi or taxík. A boat is loď.
Loď.
Now you're smiling because we don't use boats a lot
There's
here.
not a lot of boating going on. River boats.
No, river boats, just the river boats. But you might be coming to Bratislava, the capital, from Vienna. And there are various ways of coming to Bratislava from there. And one is also by boat. So, loď.
Loď.
Loď. And then last but not least, this is something that some people do. I do it sometimes. And that's going on foot. And that is pešo.
Pešo.
Or peši.
Peši.
So if I want to say I'm going on foot, I'll say idem peši.
Idem peši.
Is that an easy one?
Yeah, that's easy.
Great. So how do you like to travel the best? Ako najradšej cestuješ?
Lietadlo.
Lietadlom.
Lietadlom. Biplane.
Exactly, because lietadlo is a plane, and when you want to say by a plane, you say lietadlom. That's an easy one. Now, depending on how you're traveling, you're going to be looking for various types of stations, right? So here is, what is an airport called?
Letisko.
Letisko.
So it's like a letisko. Letisko.
Letisko. But there is no hat or a crown or whatever you call it.
It's a hidden crown.
It's another one of these typical Slovak things in the grammar, but trust me, it is softened, so you say letisko.
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 No, but the first one is not softened. The le is not softened.
Okay, so letisko.
Letisko. Amazing. A bus station is autobusová stanica.
Autobusová stanica.
Because we know autobus is a bus, so it's autobusová stanica. And then stanica being station, we can use also that for a train station. So if we know that a train is vlak,
Vlak.
then the train station would be?
Vlaková stanica.
Well done.
There we go.
You see, Slovak is pretty logical
That's
like
logical,
that.
yeah.
And then, of course, you'll need different things when traveling around. So you might need a A ticket. You have the props department coming up
here
with
we go.
something. A ticket is
Lístok.
lístok. Lístok. So this might be for the public transport of any kind. We have different kinds. You either buy them with the driver or at special booths. So that's lístok. A plane ticket is actually a different word because
I don't know
it
this
is letenka.
Ah, yes, letenka.
Letenka.
Letienka.
But the first one is not
It's
softened.
a solid L, but a soft T. Letienka.
Letenka.
Letienka.
Well done.
Better?
No, that's good enough. Good enough. Then, of course, you'll need a passport, and I don't have mine because I knew you would take it away. So I have a passport. A passport is pas.
Pas.
You might need an identity card, which is občiansky preukaz.
Občiansky preukaz.
Preukaz, or just preukaz, which means a card of some kind, right? Then you might need insurance. Then you'll need insurance. Insurance is poistenie.
Poistenie.
Do you know that one?
Yeah.
Poistenie.
Poistenie.
Poistenie. Well done. And then when traveling, you might get asked about your batožina. Do you know what that is?
It's a briefcase or case, isn't it?
Luggage.
Luggage.
It's like the overall luggage, right? Of course, then there's different words for briefcases, backpacks, but we'll not get into that. But the overall word, the general word for luggage is batožina.
Batožina.
And then you might get asked about reservations, if you have any reservations for the train or the plane, and that is rezervácia.
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 Do you have rezervácia? Máte rezerváciu?
Aha, máte rezerváciu?
As in for that ticket.
Right.
Then, of course, you might also get asked if you're taking a plane, a bus, even a train, if it's one way or a return ticket.
Aha.
So it's jednosmerný lístok.
Jednosmerný lístok. Okay.
One way, and both ways, or a return, is obojsmerný.
Obojsmerný.
Superb. And then they might ask you about your arrival and departure. So arrival is príchod,
Príchod.
which would be for a bus or a train, and prílet would be for the arrival of the plane, right?
Prílet.
And then the departure of the bus or the train would be odchod.
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 And then for the plane, that would be odlet.
Odlet.
So I'll say, when is your prílet?
When is the plane arriving? When's my arrival?
When is your arrival? Great. I think, that's like all the vocabulary that we need.
That's the essentials.
It was pretty, that's the essentials. So are you ready for a recap?
Let's do a recap. Traveling.
Cestovanie.
To travel.
Cestovať.
Journey or road.
Cesta.
A person who travels.
Cestovateľ or cestovateľka.
Tourist.
Turista or turistka.
Airplane.
Lietadlo.
Bus.
Autobus.
Car.
Auto.
Train.
Vlak.
Tram.
Električka.
Trolleybus.
Trolejbus.
Motorbike.
Motorka.
Bicycle.
Bicykel.
Taxi.
Taxík or taxi.
Boat.
Loď.
On foot.
Pešo or peši.
Airport.
Letisko.
Bus station.
Autobusová stanica.
Railway station.
Železničná stanica.
A ticket.
Lístok.
A plane ticket.
Letenka.
Passport.
Pas.
Identity card.
Občiansky preukaz.
Insurance.
Poistenie.
Luggage.
Batožina.
Reservation.
Rezervácia.
One-way ticket.
Jednosmerný lístok.
Return ticket.
Obojsmerný lístok.
Arrival.
Príchod or prílet.
Departure.
Odchod or odlet. Yeah, well, that's really, I think, it. That's all you need to know when traveling around, so enjoy.
Enjoy, and until next week, do widzenia.